presented at this event. They say electric school buses provide environmental, health, and economic benefits. A guide to the city of Philadelphia is now available in multiple languages. The Committee of 70 in the Welcoming Center made the announcement in Center City today. The How Philly Works Guide helps new residents navigate the rules and role of city government. The guide is now available online in English, Spanish, and Chinese.
Well, this small historical building was once a church. Now it's a space of commune for people to learn about the past. Gather Place is the passion project for African-American history and how the world many journalists, Nick Indonesia, takes us there.
Dalawa lang na ganyan. Oh my God.
Justice and equality, and that's my mission. My favorite part is bringing it to life. We are a living history museum. We tell the story of Yardley and the African Americans and the Irish immigrants, the people that lived here. I love and care about this community. My name is Shirley Lee Coursey. I'm a third-generation Yardley Borough resident. And here we're at Gather Place Museum, housed in the AME Church of Yardley. This facility was built in 1877. It is lovely. Yes, so come on in. We feature untold stories locally and how it connects nationally through reenactment, through lectures. We give tours. You see how Yardley is just growing and growing and growing? You'll find the story of Yardleyville, how we progress all the way through to current times. So this is kind of my homage. On Fridays and Saturdays, it's just walk-in, open museum hours. And the other dates during the week, we allow groups to book. We learn how we're all connected. I just want to welcome everyone to come out and discover what we're doing here at gatherplace.org in the historic district of Yardley Borough, here in the historic of Yardley.
You're keeping the information alive.
Yes.
And that was Action News Committee journalist Nick Indonesia reporting. Thank you, Nick. If you're looking for some place to go and would like to see all of our one-take trips, we've created a page on our website that you can check out. Just go to 6abc.com/one-take-trips or scan the QR code on your screen to take you there.
Officials cut the ribbon this afternoon on $90,000 worth of upgrades to Audubon Family Park in Camden County, New Jersey. The project was
Hi everyone.
$25,000 grant from the Board of Commissioners and $65,000 from the state. Improvements were made to the playgrounds and the hockey rink. There's also a new walking path and exercise.
Thanks for tuning in.
Much more still to come on Action News tonight.
Let's see what we got here.
NBA draft. Gabrielle Galani will take a close look at who the Sixers could select with the third overall pick tomorrow night.
And the stars of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia provide an update on the future of the restaurant they own in Old City. Alicia.
And the latest in the Marvel Cinematic Universe debuts today. Coming up, I chat with the star-packed cast and crew of Ironheart. It includes a legendary Broadway star, an Academy Award-nominated director, and more. Can't wait to tell you about it. Adam.
Can't wait to hear about it. I don't know if you want to hear about this. These are records that we don't like to break. Talking about high temperatures, numerous across the area. We'll have the list of those record highs. More could fall tomorrow, and then this pattern, yes, is breaking down at the end of the week. Shari will have all those details in action.
All right, Adam, thanks. And time now for one more check of the Action News traffic report. A look now at some of the commute times, how long it's taking drivers to move around the area. We're back in just a moment.
Action News Traffic is sponsored by Dunkin'. Dunkin' Refreshers, available in mango pineapple, all-natural
Hello.
guava, and strawberry.
Hippy Dippy 89.
Get a medium for $3. Dunkin' Refreshers.
News information is coming at you all day long. When breaking news happens, certainly we want to be first to cover it, but we also want to be accurate. We have veteran, dedicated journalists all through this newsroom who know Philadelphia. They know your neighborhood. They know your streets. They know your community. We celebrate with you. We commiserate.
Sky Lavender.
Our roles
Hello.
as personal as the story is to you at home. When breaking news is happening, you can count on Action News.
Change is always happening. It's part of life.
Nice view. Thank you.
Here at Xfinity,
Oops.
we want to do our part to keep one thing the same. With a 5-year price guarantee on our internet. So no matter how your other costs change, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same.
Get your best body and boost your confidence in just one visit to Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist.
This summer, I'm excited to not be covered up.
I've got abs again. Sotobello put me in the right spot to just feel good again.
I feel beautiful. I went from this to this in just one visit.
I feel confident.
Micro laser technology permanently removes stubborn fat, tightens and tones skin in just one visit with less downtime.
My shirts were extra large. Now I'm wearing like a bathing suit. It changed my life.
There's no more frustration, just permanent results.
My stomach is gone.
Sono Bello has over 50,000 5-star reviews and over 100 board-certified surgeons. Call now for your personalized consultation. That's over a $250 value. Free. Easy monthly payment options make your best body more affordable than ever. Step into summer with confidence. Call Sono Bello today.
A journey is filled with countless moments, celebrations of new beginnings, opportunities for growth and change, experiences that shape your path. There are special, life-changing moments, some that you'll remember forever, and some you'd rather forget. Along your journey, there's someone ready to help, no matter where you are, to keep you informed and in control, and get you where you need to be.
Parang so, ano yung paa mo pa gano'n?
Tatakot kasi akong i-stretch eh.
Kaya ko para mabagsak kasi.
Parang 3 feet lang eh.
Finished questioning the government's final witness, a Homeland Security investigations agent. Now, this wraps up more than 6 weeks of presenting evidence. The defense rested without presenting any witnesses or testimony. Closing arguments are now tentatively scheduled for Thursday. Combs has pleaded not guilty and remains incarcerated without bail.
The polls are open in New York City as voters choose the Democratic candidate for mayor. The election could mark a comeback for former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo almost 5 years after he resigned. However, the results could be complicated by the fact that 11 candidates are on the ballot. The winning candidate will face Republican Party nominee Curtis Sewell and incumbent mayor Eric Adams, who was elected as a Democrat but has chosen now to run as an independent. We are a little over 24 hours away from the start of the NBA draft, and Sixers fans are anxiously waiting to see who the team will pick up.
Gabriel Galati joins us live in the studio with more. Sixers also trade their pick if they choose to do so.
Tomorrow
night, let's say that. Now, tomorrow will be a big night for the 76ers. It's the first round of the NBA draft, and perhaps one of the most pivotal drafts in recent years. With the 3rd overall pick, the Sixers have an opportunity to select a young star. Now, many draft experts have connected guard VJ Edgecombe to the Sixers. The 19-year-old from Baylor could have an immediate impact. Sports director Deuces Rogers caught up with ESPN draft analyst Bobby Marks to break down the possibility of bringing Edgecombe to Philly.
Do you think he'd be a good fit for Tyrese Maxey, or are they too similar of a player to have on the court at the same time?
You know, it's interesting. It's so much different than the NFL, where the NFL draft is like, you're almost like positional need, right? You might have, the quarterback might be the best available out there, but if you already have a quarterback, you're not going to take him, right? You're going to, this guy's going to slide. If you feel like VJ Edgecombe's the best available player, and there's enough separation there, even with Maxey, you still have Jared McCain, and the likelihood is the goal is to bring back Quentin Grimes, of course. You go out and you take them, and then you kind of figure out as far as how these two players want to work. He is an explosive athlete. I couldn't, watching film, shot blocker, guy that can defend, high energy here, 6'3", 6'4" guard. He would be really good in Philadelphia.
Now we just wait and see. The NBA drafts will be right here on 6 ABC tomorrow night, beginning at 8 o'clock. Now to the ice. The NHL draft is Friday night, but the Flyers already made a splash cash, acquiring forward Charter Zegras in a trade with Anaheim. Here's what Zegras thinks of the move.
Really excited when you hear the team, but then you also think about the time that you spend in Anaheim with like your teammates and friends there. So once I heard it was Philadelphia, it was really cool.
And of course, guys, the Phillies are back in action tonight against the Houston Astros.
Okay, Karen. Thank you very much.
More Action News here at 5 when we come right back.
Okay.
Action News is sponsored by Hyundai. With the brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey.
A third row that feels like first class. How it should be. The Hyundai Palisade. Lease a Hyundai Palisade SE for $369 a month, or step up to the limited.
Sure, it was stifling on the sand. 100 Pomona right now, 101 on Long Beach Island, 90s in Cape May. We're not the only ones feeling this dangerous heat and humidity. It's everywhere from the southwest in Dallas to the Midwest, St. Louis 102, Cleveland 99, Boston even feeling like 104 degrees this afternoon, Caribou, Maine at 92. It's this heat pump with high pressure down to our south and west. Now, this high is beginning to break down, and as it does so, it's going to retrograde. What does that mean? It means it goes from east to west. It's going to move in an opposite direction that our weather systems typically do. So this front is going to be collapsing down from the north, rather coming in from the west to the east. And when you have such extreme heat and humidity like this, when a front comes through and busts it, you typically get severe weather. It does not look to be the case now because that front's coming from the north and not from the west. 82 tonight, tremendously uncomfortable, almost like a rainforest out there, so there's really no relief even during the overnight hours. Tomorrow, we could break the record of 98 in 1952 in the city, going for 94. Writing 96, probably not hitting that 99 from 1943. Wilmington, we're going 98, which could be a tying record there from 1894 again, and maybe record breaking for a third day in a row at the Atlantic City Airport. Then changes are coming Thursday and Friday. That backdoor front will slide in from New England. The winds will shift from the northwest where they are now and tomorrow out of the northeast. It brings showers, downpours, rolling on by with the front and a quick drop in temperature from our northeast to the south and west. And in fact, as we look at Future Tracker, waking up Friday morning, the front is through. It's only in the 60s, and this is your Friday afternoon. A lot of clouds and only in the mid-70s, even some areas not getting out of the low 70s. Friday, to me, looks pretty good right now. The exclusive AccuWeather 70 forecast, 99. Another AccuWeather alert day tomorrow. Thursday, we're going for 90. And again, it's how fast that front comes through with some showers and downpours. If we can knock that 90 down quicker. Cooler northeast wind, mainly cloudy, a couple of showers Friday of 77. And then we're right back at it. Upper 80s to near 90 this weekend and early next week. Could be an isolated spotty storm late Saturday. And again, as you go into Monday, Tuesday of next week. So who would have thought that you'd say in June, I want a cloudy, cool, 70-degree day.
With maybe a little prison.
Particular June.
Yeah.
Wow. And Alicia raised her hand too.
We want to cool down. Okay, Adam, thanks.
All right, I don't want the pool party. All right, thanks, Adam.
I want ice cream.
Okay.
You too. Work it out. A young female inventor creates the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. That's the heartbeat behind Ironheart, a 6-part series that debuts today on Disney+.
Our own Alicia Verrilli spoke to the star-studded cast and crew about this highly anticipated standalone series, and she's here in the studio with more. Hi there.
Guys, let me tell you about the creative minds at work here. Academy Award nominee Ryan Coogler is back in the MCU, and he is reuniting with the star Dominic Thorne for this story of extreme talent, grit, and perseverance.
83. Pero 83.
He's got a lot of ambition.
In Ironheart, Dominique Thorne reprises her role as Riri Williams, a brilliant young inventor.
This. Because I have to.
We first met Riri in 2022's Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Look at this journey for you.
Yeah, I know. It's been absolutely insane, and it feels incredible to finally get to this point.
The origin series is set after the events of Wakanda Forever, which Ryan directed.
You continue working through this story with her.
Yeah, she's a brilliant actress. She's just like a phenomenal, gifted actor and great storyteller.
Here, Riri is building her own high-tech suit of armor inspired by Iron Man.
This is a character you can root for. This is a character that I think people can really identify with.
Iconic.
Into the MCU, and welcome to the universe, one of our favorites of all time, Anthony Ramos.
Thanks. That's great. I'm so excited. It's a dream come true, really.
Ramos is making his mark from film to stage. Drop the beat, give him some Broadway.
You know the tap dances in episode 5.
Transfer here.
Wouldn't it be acknowledged for your greatness?
Anthony actually has a song that drops in the show, so for the Hamill fans out there, there is a little bit of what do they call lore.
His character, Parker Robbins, the Hood, is checkered.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has to do some questionable things to get it done.
You know, he's unpredictable. You don't know what you're gonna get with this guy. So you went around.
And I think Anthony's Parker Robbins really does make for the perfect opponent to challenge.
This one has a pulse running through it. Ooh, it's so good. The first 3 episodes of Ironheart debuted today on Disney Plus. We get the final 3 next week. We get a song from Anthony Ramos, and he tap dances.
So
talented. What else do you need? Marvel, Broadway, we got it.
Exactly.
Thanks, Alicia. More action news at 5 when we come right back.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Linda Plumber Heating and Air.
The hottest day ever for Philadelphia, August 7th, 1918.
The coldest day was in February 1934.
January 1996, over 30 inches of snow.
This day, we had wind gusts over 90 miles per hour.
And the month with the most rainfall ever, August 2011. Knowing our weather history is cool.
But we know your most important weather day
Is the one right ahead of you.
Tomorrow may not be a record breaker, but we're treating it like it could be.
Klein Inspector. They're Philadelphia's hometown team. They have among the most big verdicts and settlements of any law firm in America. Why? Because they're available 7 days a week. Because they care about their clients and our community. And because they have 5 doctor lawyers, the most of any firm in the country. No wonder the Philadelphia Inquirer says they're one of the country's leading personal injury firms. Klein Inspector, of Philadelphia, by Philadelphia, for the people of Philadelphia.
Hey, it's Leslie from Pella Philly.
I'm Wilson from that other window place.
This is John, Chad, Adam, Matt, and Larry. They and 145 others are what makes our local Pella team so awesome.
Yeah, well, here's my team. That's Mark, Bill, and we'll call him Jerry.
Wilson, those are clearly you.
What? All I know is they're all very handsome.
Get the windows that you rated the most trusted at PellaPhilly.com.
Do you or loved ones suffer from varicose veins, spider veins, leg pain or cramps, swollen legs, ulcers in the legs, or difficulty standing for a long period of time? Don't delay your visit to USA Vein Clinics. The treatment only takes 15 minutes and is covered by most insurance plans. Schedule your consultation today and get back to doing the things you love. Call at 267-270-5095. That's 267-270-5095. Call now.
The Old City Bar, owned by the stars of the TV show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, is closing its doors. Rob McElhenney and Caitlin Olsen opened Mac's Tavern back in 2010.
Yeah, the restaurant was inspired by the fictional bar called Patty's Pub from the show the actors have starred on since 2005. Mac's Tavern has also been featured in the Welcome to Wrexham documentary on Hulu, which follows McElhenney's ownership of a professional football club.
It's a staple. It's
Absolutely.
That's impressive.
Right now, Brian Taft standing by for Action News coming up at 6.
Now for Adam Joseph, Cecily Tynan, Deuces Rogers, Alicia Vittorelli, Rick Williams, the entire Action News team. I'm Shari Williams. We'll see you tonight.
Stay cool. We'll see you tonight.
Stay cool. We've
never spoken, but you've told us many things. You told us you love stargazing almost as much as you hate parallel parking. Remember how you forget to charge your phone? All good. That heavy right foot of yours, we got you. The Lexus ES didn't begin in the studio. It began with you.
This summer in New York State, there's everything to love. From cityscapes to green lakes.
May asawa. Naglalaro yan sa ano? Naglalaro yan sa Haras.
Inspires you. Recharges you. You'll find it here. New York State. Everything you love. Plan your summer getaway at iloveny.com.
6ABC joins in celebrating Pride Month.
Oo nga, medyo galing yung picture. Wala ka bang gano'n? Siguro di ka nung ginagawa, inilisin yung mukha niya eh.
Hindi.
Good evening. It's Tuesday night. A major break in a cold case. Prosecutors in
Hanggang dito
Delaware
lang.
have charged in the killing of a bank executive 3 years after that deadly shooting. And shots rang out of the subway station on Temple University's campus ahead to search for that suspect.
Also, dozens of residents are displaced tonight following a fire in Queen Village. We've got the latest straight ahead. But the big story on Action News tonight is our continued AccuWeather alert in a sentence we've not said here in 13 years. Philadelphia officially topping 100 degrees today. For the second straight day, we saw a new record high set at Philadelphia International Airport and several other spots across the region, from Atlantic City to Reading, Trenton to the Poconos. And while the raw temperature hit triple digits, it felt quite a bit hotter. The heat index hovering around 110 for much of the day. Needless to say, the situation is taking a toll on first responders, on power crews still working to recover from last week's weather, and on ordinary people just trying to find some place to escape these oppressive conditions. We have got live team coverage once again tonight, but we'll begin here again with meteorologist Cecily Hyman in the Weather Center. Cecily, we knew this was coming. Doesn't make it any easier.
It certainly doesn't, and we officially got the high in from the National Weather Service for Philadelphia, 101 degrees. This is the second hottest June day on record. Really? The hottest June day since June 29th, 1934, when the temperature hit 102 degrees. That was 91 years ago, so this is very unusual. And the last 101 degree day anytime during the year was July 7th, 2012, so about 13 years ago, and record highs are being broken across the region. Atlantic City Airport, second day in a row of a new record, 102 there. Reading, a record high of 100 degrees. And we also had a lot of records tied. Trenton, 98. Allentown, the same. Pocono, 92 degrees. A whole lot of numbers to say it is dangerously hot. 100 still in Philadelphia, 96 in Allentown, Wilmington 97, and Sea Isle City 92. So people on the beaches to escape the heat. It's still really hot there, just not as intense as inland. Now, one good thing, a little bit of a glimmer of positive news, is that the dew points have mixed down a little bit. So the heat index still very uncomfortable, but not quite as high as earlier this afternoon. It's now 103 in the city, 102 in Doylestown, 101 in Lancaster. Earlier this afternoon, that heat index was closer to 110 degrees. We have one more day of this. Extreme heat warning continues through tomorrow for that heat index 100 to 110. So 2 down, 1 to go. And the satellite radar showing that the high pressure heat pump will start to erode. So what happens? It moves to the west. We get some thunderstorms developing from the north, a few of them tomorrow afternoon, and then that should break the back of the heat wave by late on Thursday. I'll talk more about much cooler air on the way coming up in the full AccuWeather 7 forecast.
Good news there, Cecily. Thank you. Well, this extreme heat today made for a very dangerous situation for firefighters in Delaware County. Chopper 6 over the 200 block of West Chelsea Circle and Newtown Square this afternoon, where fire badly damaged 3 townhomes and affected several others. Fire crews had to battle those flames in the peak of that heat today. And tonight we've learned several of them were taken to the hospital for heat exhaustion. Action News' John Paul live at that scene tonight. John, this is never an easy job, especially difficult today.
Absolutely, Brian. I mean, think about that. All that gear on, lots of it. They were going up against the flames, and they had to deal with the heat as well. I'm going to step out of the way, and you can see where things stand right now. That roof is gone. You might be able to hear that saw in the distance. A crew just showed up to start boarding up the building itself. So yeah, those firefighters had to deal with the flames. It's never easy. A dangerous firefight unfolded in Newtown Square this afternoon. From Chopper 6, you can see smoke rising from several townhomes.
Zelen Cooking Paradise. Hello, thank you.
Thank you, and of course, your reminder now to keep the 6 ABC app handy to check the temperatures and get tips on how to cope with this excessive heat. You'll also find the latest on alerts as they are issued and list of places where you can go to find some relief around the region. A 12-year-old girl is recovering tonight after suffering burns in a house fire in Port Richmond. It happened just after midnight, the 2500 block of East Clearfield Street. That girl was rushed to St. Christopher's Hospital, where she was treated for second-degree burns. Authorities say she is in stable condition. 2 major indictments today. 4 men are now charged in connection with the 2022 shooting death of 37-year-old Carrie Mondell, a bank executive. She was killed as she left work in Wilmington. The suspect's already facing charges in connection with other murders. AG Kathy Jennings also announced a separate indictment against 22-year-old Gordon Turner of Newcastle. He's now facing first-degree murder for allegedly driving a stolen U-Haul down Newark's Main Street, killing University of Delaware graduate student this past
Ano na?
Police released a clue in the search for a gunman who opened fire at a subway station on Temple's campus today. Ahead the search for that gunman. And an expensive watch, jewelry, and cash. Ahead the search for the suspects behind an armed robbery right outside Live Casino. All that and much more.
Extreme weather moving into the area. Better stay inside.
Wala ka bang ano, medyo naked? Hindi kasi
Nakatapless.
okay lang, pero wala mukha, wala mukha.
Meron.
O sige, okay na yun.
Don't let what's happening outside affect how you feel inside. Hello windows are tested. Cold, wind, and rain.
Reporting from North Philadelphia, Walter Perez, Channel 6.
Magandang araw, magandang gabi sa inyo.
County has a new name tonight in honor of a fallen Vietnam veteran. The Wrights Road Bridge in Newtown, dedicated today to Army Warrant Officer William McDonald. 19-year-old McDonald was posthumously awarded the Silver Star. The Pennsylvania Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund is working with Bucks County to dedicate bridges in honor of servicemen and servicewomen who died in wars. Graduation season continues. The Creative Arts High School celebrating their senior class today. The action cam at the Camden High Campus Auditorium for commencement exercises. Proud families cheered on as the graduates walked across that stage to earn their diplomas. And late this afternoon, Charles E. Brim Medical Arts High School grads got their diplomas as well. Many of the seniors will be pursuing careers in medicine, dentistry, nursing, other healthcare fields. Huge congrats to these and all the graduates.
Get peace of mind with your annual Stanley Steamer dryer vent cleaning. We remove lint buildup to reduce the risk of fire and extend the life of your dryer. Plus, your clothes will dry faster too. Your dryer vent isn't clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
It's your home cleaner.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Senior. More current eligible GMC owners get 0% APR with a total value of over $11,000 on this Sierra 1500 model. We are professional grade.
Dunkin' Refreshers.
Yung age by age, parang hindi na location na.
All new tropical guava.
That age and location.
And strawberry jacket fruit. Get a medium for $3. $3? That's refreshing.
Our closet feels so much bigger. Thanks to Closets by Design, I can actually find my clothes.
There's even space for my clothes.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
It's finally our jackpot season.
And jackpots are always better with friends.
Please, phones at the table.
Jackpot list anyone? Well, my wife jackpotted. Really? What are you jackpotting?
You're good.
I am good.
Wait, there's still time for Quick Sunday Jackpot. Over 2,000 jackpots plus. I got one. New players get a $25 casino bonus on us.
Every breath you
Edi lahat na. Yan.
Gabriella Galati will introduce us risers here tonight. The NBA draft is tomorrow night. Sixers fans desperate. This team will do something major.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the Sixers in a while. The way that season ended, people kind of moved on, but hopefully it's the start of something new. Now tomorrow night has a chance to be a monumental moment for the
Charlotte potentially slide to 5, or is there a team like the Washington Wizards at 6 that wants to move into the top 3 and try and take Ace Bailey? So I think they have options. And if you look at where this organization was a year ago, with the dream and the hopes of maybe being a deep playoff team, not making the playoffs, obviously struggling with the injuries, and now you can add a frontline player immediately that can make this team younger and better. They're in a really good position. So I think that it's going to be entertaining when the Sixers are on the clock and Adam Silver says that, that line, and we'll see how this plays out.
We will certainly see how this plays out tomorrow night. The NBA draft here on 6 ABC. Coverage begins at 8 o'clock. To the Flyers, they will also welcome new young talent later on this week. Friday night is the start of the NHL draft. The Orange and Black got a jump start, however, trading for Trevor Zegras yesterday, giving the offense a boost. Zegras was a first-round selection by the Anaheim Ducks in 2019. He's been with the organization his entire professional career. There's been a bit of a drop-off in his numbers since his younger years. Zegras explains why the change.
It's a really hard league, and there's a lot of really good players, and there's going to be ups and downs throughout the season. I think I definitely learned a lot over the last 2 years. I guess more about myself and what I'm capable of, and I definitely learned a lot. So I'm hopefully going to take all that to Philadelphia with me and be the best version of myself.
The Phillies are back in action tonight in Houston, opening a 3-game series. Now, the Astros lead the AL West, so there'll be a tough test for the Phils, who won 8 of their last 10 games. Now, Ranger Suarez will be on the hill. His numbers on the road this year are very strong. He's 3-1 with an ERA of .98. He's thrown 24 strikeouts. Houston, they have the 3rd best batting average in MLB, so it's a big night for Ranger. First pitch is set for 8:10. There's a few more group stage matches of the FIFA Club World Cup here in Philly before it moves to round of 16. Chelsea preparing to face ES Tunes tonight at the link. On Friday, they managed just 1 goal against Flamenco, and since Chelsea happy about the extreme heat here in the city, saying it's been impossible to train. While tonight, Chelsea plays for a chance to advance.
The goal for any competition is to win. We have an amazing squad, amazing team, amazing manager, and our goal is to win.
I think we all can agree with the coach. It is hot, Ryan.
Felt like he was blaming us for that. That's out of our hands, Coach. All right, thanks, Gabriella. Cecily Tyne standing by with the IQ of the forecast. When we might find some relief for Chelsea when we come right back.
Action News Sports is sponsored by your local Tri-State Toyota dealers, a proud partner of 6 ABC and Philadelphia Sports. Toyota, let's go places.
Message yung Carol. Hey, bottom here, short and slim, love fucking kissing, power fucking.
Take on iconic trails and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Get great APRs or lease offers on your favorite Toyotas, like RAV4, Highlander, and Grand Highlander. Shop online and visit your nearest Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Coming up today, we have breaking news. The U.S. strikes on Iran. Now this new intelligence report tonight, a reality check here. How much damage did the U.S. do? Was it what the president was hoping for?
Siguro kung sasabihin niya,
Philadelphia, New York City, also breaking records. And we remember a team idol tonight.
Cambridge
Paving
Paving with art. Your outdoor dreams come true.
I'm Charles Gamarikian, president of Cambridge Paving Stones and Wall Systems with Architect. And I'm here to help you plan that outdoor living room that you can utilize for all 4 seasons of the year. First part of that planning project, how do you want to enjoy it? Entertaining your family members, having friends come over. Do you enjoy grilling? How about a full kitchen? A fireplace to sit around and have conversation? Or a fire pit for also barbecuing or enjoying a cocktail in the fall or in the winter months?
Mga arcade.
Pergola for shelters, all part of that outdoor room. You don't have to accomplish it all the first year. You can do it in phases. Visit CambridgePapers.com to find a Cambridge distributor, a contractor, and view thousands of before and after photos to help you plan your outdoor living room.
Hi, hello.
You've been waiting for is at Carnival Autoplex. We have over 2,500 vehicles available, including Toyotas, Hondas, Hyundais, Nissans, Genesis, and pre-owned vehicles of many makes and models. Enjoy 0% APR financing, leases starting at $141 a month, and exclusive Carnival discounts that make this the best time to save. Summer won't wait, and neither will these deals. Visit Carnival Autoplex on Rich Pike in Conshohocken. Gas, hybrid, plug-in, or electric, Carnival has it. Find yours now at carnival.com. Carnival Autoplex, a nice place to do business.
Cecily, tying it live in the Weather Center. Cecily, everybody wants to know if the worst is now behind us.
Yes, but tomorrow's going to be close.
Okay.
So I don't think tomorrow will be quite as hot as today. Today, 101. Tomorrow, 99. It's going to be close. But the good news is that we are now 2/3 of the way through this extreme heat. And I love our Sky 6 Dilworth Park splash pad. I could watch this all day. The kids cooling off. And this is definitely what you want to do. The next big thing is that we do have a big shift in temperatures by the end of the week. We get out of the heat wave. And Friday actually could be a little bit on the chilly side, which I think will be welcome. When you look at the temperatures today, Pomona, Atlantic City Airport, a record high of 102. Philadelphia, 101, the second highest June temperature on record for the city. Reading, 100. Trenton and Allentown, 98, tying a record, and Mount Pocono tying a record high of 92 degrees. And we've been at 100 degrees in Philadelphia, or higher than that, since 2 o'clock this afternoon. Reading, 98. Wilmington, 97 if you're at the shore. It's not quite as intense, but it's still really hot. Seattle City, 92 degrees, and the heat index above 100. But this was actually higher by mid-afternoon, because right now the dew points have dropped a little bit. We had dew points in the mid-70s. They dropped into the 60s, so slightly drier air has moved in, although the dew points will be climbing overnight. It's going to be another very warm and sticky night. 82 in the city, Allentown 74, Wilmington 79, and Wildwood 76. And tomorrow, close to today, another day of record warmth. 99 in the city, Allentown 94, Wilmington 98, and Seattle City forecasting a high of 90 degrees. And again, that heat index several hours above 100 degrees. So whatever you've been doing the past 2 days to stay cool, continue it and maybe ramp it up a little.
Sino na dyan? Sino nanonood ng live ko?
This kind of heat and humidity, it really wears on the body. Now, satellite radar showing the high pressure heat pump is going to start to erode. It retrogrades, it moves to the west, and that will open the door for some storms to push in from the north. Feature tracker showing could have some scattered storms tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, and likely again on Thursday. And Thursday, that backdoor front will bring us a little bit of relief from the heat. I think Philadelphia areas south and west were probably still around 90 degrees, so still in that heat wave, but into the 80s north and east. So it is going to get better, even if we're still 90 degrees on Thursday. At least it's not going to be 99. So the exclusive Active 7-day forecast. Wednesday, we have an accurate alert for another day of extreme heat. Record time 99 degrees. Thursday, forecasting a high of 90 degrees. And we're shy of that. The heat wave is officially over, but you really feel that difference on Friday. Friday, we dropped to 77 degrees. Clouds could also have some showers around. Saturday, it's humid with some spotty storms, 89 degrees. And then we have a possibility of our second heat wave of the year. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday with a high of 90 degrees, but that's a minimal heat wave. One more really intense day, and then it does get better. I will have an update on Action News 7-Eleven.
One more addition to share with you tonight as we again add to our extended Action News family. Sports reporter Jason Dumas and his wife Caitlin welcomed their first child, Jalen. Jalen was born yesterday afternoon, 6 pounds, 15 ounces. Look at that little package right there. Jason says, Mom, baby boy doing great. Baby Jalen even caught his first Action News broadcast this morning, so he's off to a brilliant start. We should all be more like Jalen. Congratulations to the Dumas family. Just awesome. ABC's World News tonight with David Muir. Next on Channel 6. Come on back for Action News at 11. For the entire Action News team, I'm Brian Tabb. See you tomorrow night.
Action News is sponsored by Thomas Jefferson University. Our students are designers, healers, builders, and innovators. Collaborating today.
Hello!
Tomorrow's challenges. That's
Kung sino man kayo nanonood ng live ko, kumusta kayo? Magandang araw, magandang gabi. Tara, swimming tayo.
This country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every
Swimming.
Chevy driver, dependability comes standard. Current qualified lessees can get this 2025 Silverado for around $379 a month. Or current Chevy owners can get $77.50 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Let's face it, when your child struggles in school, it's hard to know where to turn.
We needed Huntington to catch our kids up in school. They were able to address each subject that they needed to work, all the different gaps, and having that personalized learning plan for what they needed to do moving forward. Our investment in Huntington was 100% worth it. Having a partner like Huntington has been exactly what our family needed.
Huntington Learning Center, your neighborhood tutoring and test prep solution. Call today.
Injured? Go big! Go Gilman and Bedigian. We're real people with real injuries get real results.
I was driving a professional motor coach and was broadsided on the right side. It was something serious because I was hurt. My company at the time was asking me, well, what are you going to do with this? I knew I had to have a lawyer, so I was so glad that I had Gilman and Bedigian to back me up. They made me feel comfortable. I got more than what I expected. I was thrilled.
Go big! Go Gilman and Bedigian. Hey guys, there's something I want to talk to you about. There's a change in the air. Two changes. Isn't that where the dog beds go?
Yeah.
And no matter how perfect things are now, and you don't want them to change,
It'll be fine.
yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Age lang. Kabata tayo, 85.
The 3-row luxury TX. Because everyone should feel like the center of the universe.
Tonight, the breaking news, the U.S. attack on Iran, and now tonight, this new intelligence report just in, and the reality check. Was the damage as extensive as President Trump has said? Also tonight, the life-threatening heat. New York City, Boston, Philadelphia, all breaking records. And authorities are now investigating a syringe attack at music festivals. Nearly 150 people say they were pricked by needles. First tonight, President Trump insisting Iran's nuclear facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. But tonight here, sources say a new preliminary Pentagon report finds that the damage was limited, saying Iran's nuclear program was only set back for a few months.
Yung isang 35, yun yung nag-reply.
Expletive when talking about Israel and Iran and this fragile ceasefire. The life-threatening heat, more than 150 million Americans on alert from Texas to New York to Maine. New York City breaking a record, Philadelphia all the way up to New England breaking records too. People
I'm sure and stream yung
major power outages tonight and train losing power. And what this heat does to the body over several days. Today's Sean Combs trial, the prosecution resting its case after 34 witnesses. The defense then resting its case, calling no witnesses at all. Aaron Katursky standing by with the message Sean Combs' attorneys are trying to send to that jury. Tonight, the violent Border Patrol detention, masked border agents, and an undocumented immigrant at his landscaping job. His 3 sons are all U.S. Marines. The needle attacks 145 people, telling authorities they were pricked by needles. Authorities in France now investigating a series of possible syringe attacks. The victims are now being tested tonight. Here in the U.S., the frightening helicopter crash landing suddenly flipping over as restaurant patrons looked on. And what you'll see in the sky tonight across 14 states, the spectacular sight. And we remember a teen idol tonight, the singer and TV star, and you'll definitely know his music.
World headquarters in New York. This is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. It's great to have you with us here on a very busy Tuesday night. We begin tonight with the breaking news after the major U.S. strikes on Iran. Tonight, here the new classified intelligence report, a preliminary report on what could be a reality check now on the U.S. attack on Iranian nuclear enrichment facilities. President Trump had declared they were completely and totally obliterated. But tonight, sources say this new preliminary Pentagon report finds the damage was limited, saying Iran's nuclear program only set back a few months. That daring military mission B-2 bomber setting off from Missouri, deploying 30,000 bunker buster bombs for the first time on the battlefield, 30,000 pounds. The satellite image is showing the target sites, signs of damage, holes in the ground, but it remains unclear just how much and what kind of damage they did below. Sources say the preliminary report also indicates much of Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium was not destroyed because it was likely moved
Alam mo,
before
kababayan
it
naman
was
sa akin ng
attacked. And tonight, the moment President Trump lashed out today using an expletive when talking to reporters on the White House lawn about Israel and Iran and this fragile ceasefire. ABC's chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce leading us off tonight.
Kanina, kumakain tayo doon.
President Trump insists the U.S. strikes on Iran obliterated its nuclear program. But tonight, sources tell us a preliminary Pentagon report indicates at least 2 of the Iranian nuclear facilities targeted were not completely destroyed, and that Iran's program was only set back a few months.
Iran will never rebuild its nuclear. From there, absolutely not. That place is underground. That place is demolished.
But sources say the preliminary report from the Defense Intelligence Agency and U.S. Central Command indicates much of Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium was not destroyed because it was moved before the U.S. struck. The International Atomic Energy Agency has warned nearly 900 pounds of near-weapons-grade uranium is unaccounted for. Sources tell us the Pentagon's early intelligence indicates Iran's centrifuges also remain intact. And though the bombing sealed off the entrances to 2 of the nation's nuclear facilities, they did not destroy their underground structures. Tonight, the White House pushing back. Defense Secretary Pete Iran committing to this ceasefire.
Anong loading? Di ako loading.
So she's live tonight from the Netherlands, where President Trump is attending the NATO summit now, and Mary, the
Yan
president,
na.
has insisted that the
Di ako loading. Umexit lang ako.
nuclear program. Obviously, this new early intelligence indicates something a bit different here.
Kasi umexit. Ay, may something. Uy, may helicopter. Umexit kasi ako eh. Kaya nag-loading. Nag-text ako.
Mary Bruce traveling with the president. Mary, thank you. Let's get right to our chief foreign correspondent Ian Panel live in Tel Aviv again tonight.
Ito yung view sa labas ng bahay. View sa labas ng bahay eh, no?
A few months here. What does that mean for the stability or lack thereof across the region moving forward?
Well, David, I don't think it's just the Pentagon. We've got 2 sources telling ABC News it's too early to declare that the US and Israeli missions were successful. Remember those gigantic holes we saw in the mountain at the Fordo site? Well, the source is saying they still don't know how much enriched uranium may be moved from there in advance, or how many centrifuges in the country could still start up again.
Yan. Ang dami nagsiswimming dun, oh.
The outcome at Fordo, really not good. So despite Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu backing Trump,
Ang dami nila doon nagsiswimming. Swimming, oh.
we absolutely could find ourselves right back where we started, with more instability in the region and potentially another round of conflict. David?
All, of course, preliminary, but will continue to follow us. These damage assessments, Ian, thanks to you as well. Back here in the U.S. tonight, and the other major news this Tuesday
Tapos
night,
meron nag-rides
more
doon.
than 150 million Americans on
Ayan
alert,
na,
Texas to New York, all the way up to Maine. Tonight, records have been broken across the East. 101 in Philadelphia, 102 in Boston, New York City reaching 99. The hottest temperatures of more than a decade. In fact,
Stabilize ko nga
you
to.
don't need me to tell you, it was well above 100. Tonight, the power outages, the Amtrak train halted, and what this does to the body over several days of heat when it doesn't cool down at night. Last night, the low temperature in New York
Maganda
City
sumakay.
was 81. So Ginger Z is here. When does this break? And Janae Norman tonight with the warnings over this life-threatening heat.
Tonight, dangerous searing heat for millions. Power grids strained to the max. Anyone working outside is risking their life. Near Boston, 105-degree heat index in Norfolk. 2 firefighters battling a blaze rushed to the hospital for heat exhaustion.
Ayun na, babagsak na.
Borough Commander Brian Gorman telling me the
Saan na?
protective gear that keeps firefighters
Abangan ko
safe
yung pagbagsak nung ano.
makes them swelter.
The heat affects their decision-making ability, could affect the muscle capacity as you're operating in a fire, so it's very
Saan na?
very challenging.
Across the Philadelphia
Paikot-ikot sila sa taas.
We're out here digging trenches. Look at me. I'm soaked.
Workers like
Yan na, yan na, yan na.
Roy Jones Jr. just trying to
Pababa na.
Doctors say it's crucial for workers to look out for each other.
My advice to them is frequent cooling, but also to work
Hindi ko yung ano eh.
so that you can monitor
Nasa
each other for signs of
tuktok.
heat illness.
In New York City,
Ang tagal makarating sa
as the mercury hit
tuktok.
a record-breaking 99 degrees, Fans cranking at voting stations, thousands braving the heat to vote in the race for mayor, including candidate and former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, it's a little warm, but today is the day.
In Queens, Con Edison handing out dry ice to thousands of elderly customers who lost power Monday. Officials begging all city residents to conserve energy.
Papanik pala yun.
Right now in the Northeast and still dangerously hot again tomorrow. Temperatures expected to soar into the 90s for a third straight day, officially making it a heat wave, David.
Second night in a row, we put you up on the roof here at ABC, and be sure to appreciate it, Janae.
Anong bumaba?
Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z back with us tonight as well. Ginger, I know this is officially a heat wave tomorrow across much of the nation. Of course, the millions watching here tonight just want to know, Ginger.
Wala naman nakasakay sa Ferris wheel na to. Hindi nang naandar.
The heat breaks in about 24 to 36 hours, depending on your location. We will get to that, but let's start with how impressive this is, because this is not just daily record heat. This is all-time June record heat, meaning like Boston, Massachusetts at 102 today has never, and at least
Nag-iilaw dyan.
have been taken back to 1872, seen this type of heat in the month of June. Manchester, New Hampshire did it, Providence, Rhode Island, and Newark, New Jersey tied at 103. You mentioned that core body temperature and why heat is cumulative, and that can have a big impact on health. When you walk out the door for a third morning in a row and it feels like the 90s already, like it will in Philadelphia or Washington, D.C., that's a problem. That cold front approaches, but ahead of it, we're going to do one more afternoon with heat indices above 100 from Louisville and Memphis over to Philadelphia. Now, by Thursday and Friday, if you're in the Northeast or you're in Chicago, you have a brief reprieve, but look what happens. In Chicago, the temperature goes back into the 90s. The Mid-Atlantic, David, unfortunately, getting toward that hottest time of year, and they're not going to get a whole lot of relief.
All right. We're going to enjoy the 70s, though, while we're here for a few minutes. Ginger Z with us tonight. Ginger, thank you. In the meantime, we turn next tonight to the dramatic move in the Sean Combs trial today. The prosecution resting its case after 34 witnesses. And then just a short time later, the defense resting its case, calling no witnesses at all. Tonight, ABC's Aaron Katursky with the message Sean Combs' attorneys are trying to send to the jury.
Tonight, the criminal case against Sean Combs is nearing an end, and the man who made a living with lyrics said nothing in his own defense. Is it your decision not to testify in this case? Judge Arun Subramanian asked, and Combs responded, that is solely my decision. Combs also complimenting the judge. I want to tell you, thank you, you're doing an excellent job. Defense attorneys called no witnesses and rested their case today moments after prosecutors rested theirs. For more than 6 weeks, jurors heard from 34 witnesses, including ex-girlfriends, former employees, male escorts, and rapper Kid Cudi. They watched nearly an hour of explicit video showing Cassie Ventura and a woman known by the pseudonym Jane having sex with male prostitutes. The prosecution is seeking to prove that the music mogul was running a criminal enterprise that trafficked these women. He denies it. The defense argued the sex was consensual and asked for an acquittal, telling the judge the government has failed to meet its burden.
All right, let's bring in Aaron again tonight, covering this trial from the start. Tonight, the defense closing there, no testimony from Sean Combs. But as you point out, Aaron, perhaps more notable, no witnesses at all for the defense. So what kind of message are they trying to send? What's the strategy here?
It could be a sign of confidence, David. The jury has heard weeks of often graphic testimony about sex and violence, but defense attorneys are seemingly confident tonight they've raised enough doubt during cross-examinations about whether Combs trafficked women who stayed with him for years. Jury deliberations could begin as soon as late Friday, David.
Aaron Katursky on the case again tonight. Thank you. We turn tonight to the dramatic images after a violent Border Patrol detention, masked border agents, and an undocumented immigrant at his landscaping job. His 3 sons are all U.S. Marines. Here's Trevor Alt.
Tonight, a controversial, violent Border Patrol detention caught on camera in California. Masked agents holding down 48-year-old Narciso Barranco in the Santa Ana street, repeatedly punching him as he's on the ground. Barranco heard screaming and crying.
Ayan na. Nakakatawa yan?
Wala, natatawa lang.
Ang sabi sa ipon mo?
Oo, may utamahan. Nasa utito. Alam mo naman basta Poco ang pinapanood ko yan.
Alam mo, Edwin ito ko?
Nasa poky.
Lagyan mo dyan.
Ang alin?
Kating ko ba yan? Dami pong mga ano sa likod. Sabi mo kami, di ba gan?
Kailangan meron ganito eh. Hey, wait, lako eh.
Ganun ka din ko lang. Isa.
Ano malabas na yung
May tibag? Yung bagil mo?
Hindi ko na kung bakit natin siga.
Can't wait for this day to be over. And then I'm off. Please host.
Pagka ko sila video.
I hate you.
Sila yung sa Amaya.
Parang bakit na dyan. Parang pinakita mo sila yun.
Kahit dinadaan-daanan ng kami ng mga tao, marami kaming pangarap ng bestie ko. Mga pangarap na
Pero
mataas
dito
ka
ang
sa
affected.
building na nililinis namin.
Actually, gusto ko sumasakit. Pero hindi, sige, biglutin mo lang.
Eto kami, yung mga bata pa kami.
Si Agot?
Oo, mga bata pa kami dyan. Use your imagination na lang. Naging mag-best friends kami ni Patrick dahil mag-best friends din ang mga nanay namin. Ilang kami lang ang buong mistisa sa baryo namin. Believe it or not, natural yan. Dahil gusto maging actress, itinatag ni Patet Imamulada ang unang drama club ng Balagtas High School. Pinatunayan ng bestie ko na isa siyang chameleon. Lahat ng roles, inako niya. Kahit pwede naman niyang ibigay sa iba.
Pilibag?
Opo, kinoko niya lahat. Ganyan talaga pag magaling. At ako,
Tumunog?
si Becky naman.
Diba?
Legendary ang dahil ko sa musika. Well, totoo naman.
Alam naman.
Katulad ng one-woman choir na binuo ko. Oo, ako lang, sapat na. Ayan ako, nag-iisa, kahit sa choral competition. High school din, maloko kami sa pag-ibig ng bestie ko. Dahil dyan, si Pepe Fenix, ultimate crush ng bayan.
Ano ba siya in person?
Ako, mga natin siya pag-usapan. Eto naman, si Nirvana Batumbakan. Akala mo sweet, pero school bully at napaka-plastic. Dahil kako sa pera ang pamilya namin, hindi kami nakapag-kolehiyo ni Padet. Ni wala kaming nakuhang scholarship. At dahil wala kaming natapos na degree, eto kami, patuloy na nangangarap. At hindi pa rin nawawalan ng pag-asa.
Beauty niyo, bakit ngarag na ngarag kayo?
Nasira ang LRT. Naglakad kami sa Riles. Hinet.
Oo nga po. Pasok na kayo dun.
True.
Oo. Gay-bar sa baba.
Bahay nila.
Oo.
Nagka-insomnia nga kami
Kaya ako nire-rent ang
mga bakla gabi-gabi. Sa kabila ng mga pagsubok,
Nasaan yung oil mo? Yung oil mo kaya?
Oo,
Para mas madali.
Para
kaya
sa...
namin magkaibigan. Saka, parang isang buong pamilya kami dito. Kung hindi pagbibigo, panonood ng mga lumang pelikula ni Ate V ang hilig namin.
Relasyon.
Buhay to. Ako ba pinagawa sa'yo kasalanan, ha? Dahil ang alam ko sa relationship, give and take. Parito nga na, di ba eh? Ako give ng give, ikaw take ng take.
Naging pampalipas oras namin ang
Pero alam mo yung acting, ano kanina mag-pinggan sa movie, magaling eh.
Ipinaalam ko na sa'yo.
Ano pangalan niya ulit?
Ako ang asawa. Karugtong
Karibig.
buhay kasibig sa kama.
Walang pinipiling oras ang kabaliwan namin.
Tapos yung isa yung
Basta masumpungan,
branch manager.
ginagawa namin.
May show pala yun eh. TV host. Parang talk show. May interview.
Isang maring hindi dapat mag-ilang sa mga bagay na wala siyang nalalaman. Katarungan mo na kinakalisyon!
Yan.
Sarap.
Oo.
Ay, ninayo ko.
Ako talaga ako yun eh.
Kung maaari kinabukasan mo sa lilig mo.
Alam mo yung
Ano tayo tayo? Weekend pa din.
Nakita, may isa pa kaming racket ng bestie ko.
Kailan pa kayo nagdamo?
Kahapon, nag-restaurant lang ako pag walang ubus na. Gusto kasi yung tip ng fried chicken ninyo. Original recipe.
Sa Pilipinas, pag inilis na ba, maramdam mo yung paghihirap mo. Nakita ng Ano ba trabaho yan? Akala housekeeping sila.
Busog ka na, pero gusto mo pa rin kumain ng kumain. Anong nasa
Oo nga, dyan interest.
Selectable, scrumptious, mouth-watering.
Tapos, nagkaano din sila yung wings, chicken wings na ganyan.
Salamat mo! Ang lalap mo!
Ay, wow. Hindi nakatayo ako.
Hindi, dito ko upo, dyan ako.
Ah, sige, sige. Yan pa ganyan. Ay, hindi.
Pusok ka?
Pusok ka. Yan. Sayo-sayo. Yung gano'n naman talaga ang pelikula ng comedy.
Alam mo kasi high school pa lang kami, nahilig na talaga mag-compose ng Lions Day. Tapos ang daming nasarapan doon sa chicken na ginagawa namin. Eh, doon nag-compose ako ng soap. Kaya ko makanta. Yes.
Becky, lumilevel up yung boss mo kay Moira de la Torre.
Yung sa may pakpalit-pit. Nakakakiliti na ang sarap na, di ba? Oo. Huwag naman po dyan. Pero yung pagdadaan na sa sayaran, parang nakikiliti ako na ang sarap.
Sa inyong bawal pagbenta dito ng storage sa loob.
Sandali lang naman eh.
Hindi, inuulit ninyo. Hindi kayo nakikinig. Akala ninyo.
Christy.
Sasabihin ng ano eh. Yung...
Ano ba nararamdaman mo? Nandidiri ako. Bakit? Sino pa ba? Ano ang pinagmamalaki mo? Katawan lang yan. Saan magaling yan? Sa putik?
Tipo. Ano ba yan? Yung parang
Natanggap ko
tipo
naman
yung
yung
tatak.
invitation doon para sa high school reunion natin. Nakita ko, pero hindi ko pinansin. Hindi ba nagtagutan? Bakit? Gusto mo ba? Hindi. Ay! Hello, Miss Jen! Opo, thank you. Tumawag kayo ulit. Ay, talaga po? Ay, salamat! Kailan po? Ay, salamat po. Ay, opo, magaling ako kung niya. Ano gusto niyo? Kaliwang mata, kanan, pataas na baba, pa-spiral? Sa yung susuha?
Pa-spiral.
Ngayon, luga na po.
Pa-spiral.
Tulog. Thank you, Miss Jen. Thank you po. Sis, makaka-acting na ako. Pero syempre, extra pa rin ako. Ito naman nagsisimula yun, di ba? Pero may dialogue. Oh my God, may dialogue! Pinag-iingalo, kailangan ko daw iyakan. Ang ganda, naiiyak na ako. Kailangan ko itong paghandaan. Kailangan ko mag-internalize. At saka dapat alam ko kung paano umatakan sa ulo. Si Ate V! May eksenang ganyan sa relasyon si Ate V, naalala mo? Ate V? Eh, laki-laki ng acting niya dyan, parang may nasusunod sa bahay. Wala sa di mas lakihan mo? Isipin mo, ikaw ang nasusunog. Action! Amen! Amen!
Yun yung may cancer yata yun, no?
Sino? Yung movie?
Sa movie na yun. Kaya, ganun yung...
Dapat pag uma-acting ka, yung nangihingi ka ng award. Give me more! Sige, action!
Sino yung lalaki?
Hindi ko maalala kung sino eh. Kapanood kami yung dati. Palimutan ko yung sino.
Walang energy yung kanta. Jared, ano ba yan? Nakatali pa.
Sino, madam?
Yan yung kinasal sa ano?
Sino?
Si Adrian. Yan.
Ito, pinasal saan?
Yung...
Lalaki?
Sa ano? Yung nag-post ng picture sa ano to? Sa Grand Central?
Bakla siya?
Oo, yun yung laki na yun.
Ang galing!
Masasabi na side class. Hindi mo nakikita yun sa
Hindi.
Pero pwede, dagdagan mo ng gigil. Yung sa Lord Save Us. Tingnan mo sa Lord. Kasi ha? Sige. Proud talaga ako kay Balet. Ako yata ang number one fan niya.
Becky! Ikaw lang? Asan si Badet?
May racket. Ako po nasasalo ng trabaho niya.
Bait mo naman kaibigan.
Okay. Direk, kape ka muna tayo. Ay! Wag ganon! Nasa singit eh! Sorry.
Lasang singit.
Ano malasa na singit?
Ito, feeling ko bakla talaga yun.
Di ba may jowa yan?
Na lalaki?
Na babae? Di ba? Hindi
Ewan ko,
siya.
kasi talagang bakla.
Yan
siya umarte.
Oo, magaling talaga siyang umarte.
Panapan ako! Salamat po.
Sino siya?
Moira.
Don't tell anyone, ha? That Moira's here. Because if you do, sisigurado mo kung nauubos yung try mo.
Napasabayan ng ano eh, scheme.
Ate,
Dito.
huwag ka po makinig sa kanya.
Okay lang.
Yung the breadwinner is.
So dumabandan to.
Oo, nandun din si Eugene eh. Tsaka yan.
After pictorial, 5 p.m. taping ng interview with Tito Boy. Then, 7 p.m. recording ng theme song for Idea First. And then
Okay.
after that, 9 p.m. late dinner.
What's that? Is that your phone?
Elevator music po.
Sinong bobong pumili sa song na ito parang yung elevator music? Makapangit. Sakit sa tenga.
I actually think it's catchy.
O yung mga hindi kailangan sa eksena, umalis na kayo dyan, ha? Huwag niyo na akong inisin, ha? Wala na akong oras. Papasukan na yung mga talent na yan.
Dito na po, direct. Tara.
Okay, Spea.
Dito po.
Hi, Direk. Hi, Direk.
O ikaw, mag-ready ka na.
Direk, alam niyo namatay din po ako last week. Kaya alam ko po yung pain. Good peace lang yung namatay pero kasi mahal na mahal ko talaga yung pamilya ng turing ko sa kanya. Tuwing umaga, pinapusin ko po yung sa part pinapaarakon. Kaya okay ka na. Mabilis po akong iyak.
Bakit? Sino may sabi iiyak ka?
Hindi po, si Miss Jen.
Si Miss Jem?
Medyo ano lang,
Oo nga, kahit
magaan
Jem,
lang dito
o
sa
ano pa.
side. Ano naman ang braso ko.
Bigyan ka na dyan. Patay ka rito.
Ano
Sige na.
lang yan?
Oo.
Ano ba braso?
Game na.
Ibig sabihin, wala naman ako masyadong mga akong muscles. Kaya magaan lang. Pero masarap ko yun.
Ako talaga patay, Direk.
Hindi, nasa likod mo.
Well, if it isn't Moira's greatest fan,
Kung masyado malin.
what's your name again?
Mali na ba yun?
Oo.
Becky.
Ay, ganun. Ay, kala ko kasi muscle.
Maganda.
Ay, hindi po. Actually, Becky po yung pangalan
Hindi
ko.
na lang kilala ko yung kalakas ng mga kagaya mo, Becky mo. Akala mo hindi ko alam? Nasa cellphone mo nang galing yung cheap elevator music na pinatugtukuhan niya. Well, let me guess. Probably your original composition, right? You listen to me and listen well. Moira is caviar. And you're just ketchup. You're nothing but a second rate, trying hard.
Mabusan siya.
Oh wait,
Dahil
there's
kumali
more.
sa single.
Meron pa.
Yan.
This is amazing. Ano ba?
Madam, lasing na naman kayo.
Ilustrada. Akala niya kalego niya si Moira.
Yan! Lakas! Lakas! Lakas pa! Yan!
Ano yun, mga siya? Oo.
Ano nangyari? Bakit tumayo ka? Direk, parang hindi na kayo mahirapan mag-angulo. Para pati yung reaction ko, kuha nyo na. Bakas-bakas na.
Ano ka pa kay Derek, ha? Ang gagawin mo lang dito, humiga, patay ka, huwag kang hihinga.
Ha?
5, 4, 3, 2, action! Lakas! Yan. Energy! Ka! Nananadya ka ba? Ha? Bakit ka tumayo?
Direk, ang haba kayo na eksena. Sabi mo huminga.
Palitan nyo na to. Sige na.
Oo naman, sorry na.
Ilalagay kita mamaya sa next sequence.
Direk, may linyahan. Magaling ko sininya. Ba't lalo mahaba? Kaya ko yan, misis.
Hindi, patay ka pa rin doon. Doon ka sa incinerator. Sige na.
Badet?
Becky? Wala. May Becky kasunod.
Galing ka sa taping. Ang taping yan. Pinaghandaan ko yung role.
Roll?
Tapos ako pala gaganap na patay. Pinahiga ako sa kabaho.
Ilang roll niya?
Parang loob ko. Tinulog ko na lang. Putang na ng tatanga-tanga ng operator. Akala totoong patay talaga ako. Kung di ba maggago, ipinasok ako sa loob ng incinerator. Liliyab yung paligid ko. Nagising ako.
Ay, incinerator.
Init. Nagkapong naritsyon ako doon.
Ang cremation.
Alam mo ba? Nakita ko si Moira de la Torre kanina. Pinamukha nila sa akin na walang kwenta yung talent ko. Iyamiya ako. Pakiramdam ko para akong tae. Ayoko na ng ganitong buhay, Badet. Ayoko nang tinatapak-tapakan ako. Ayoko nang masikip. Ayoko nang mabaho. Ayoko nang walang pagkain. Ayoko nang putik. Hayaan mo. Kung ngayon, mataas sila. Hindi maabot. Nagniningning ng parang mga tanga. Pinagpangako ko ito eh. Bukas, luluto ng tanga.
Kaso yung mga linya ni Vilma, pinapasok niya dyan.
Favorite kasi nila si Vilma eh. Idol nila si Vilma.
Inay talaga. Kung kailan bagsak kami ni Badet, parang kabuting bilang sumulpot sa buhay namin, si Nirvana.
Becky? Badet, is that you? What are you doing in this godforsaken part of town? Kung saan-saan kami pinaikot ng ways para lang makaiwas ng traffic. But hey, what a coincidence! Dito pa talaga tayo magkikita.
Nirvana?
Dito lang.
Ang ganda-ganda mo pa rin.
Gusto ko sana kaso hindi ako tumabag.
Stop!
Sarap sa
Kulang na kulang na nga ako sa tulog these past few weeks. Nakaka-stress para mag-organize ng reunion. Come to think of it, parang sa inyong dalawa lang kami walang balita. Because I vividly remember you were voted the most likely to succeed by our very own principal. Oh my God. You have to go. Like, it's going to be fun. Everyone will come in their most colorful outfits. Look, I don't have to tell you this, but I will. It's highly confidential ito. Right? Bibigyan kayo ng award ng school natin. So please, what do you say, Becky, Badet? Please come. Pretty please.
Alam mo yung kung gano'n, yung ginagaling lang yung bakal.
Ayoko nga sabing pumunta eh.
Nakakakilabot.
Tao pumupunta lang sa reunion para magyabang. Eh tayo, ano? Ang pagmamalaki natin.
Ikaw ba yun? Pupunta sa sarili.
Hindi mo sinungaling tayo. I'm sure yung iba dyan, sinungaling video mo ba yan sa mga achievements nila. Pero bestie, narinig mo sinabi ni Nirvana, di ba? Ibigyan tayo ng award. Malaki karangalan nun. Bestie, ilang beses ba mangyayari sa buhay natin to? Sige. Pagpalagay natin na atin tayo. May susot ba tayo? Papunggahan yun.
Wala tayong budget. Kuryente nga, mapuputulan na tayo ulit eh. Tumingin ka sa paligid mo. Colorful outfit ba ka? Umanda si... Kamusta naman yan? Oh my God, talagang pinagandaan! Grabe ha! Oh, thank you so much!
Mira, I think we have guests.
Yan o, pati sila ng reunion, wala daw silang susunod. Hindi pa sa bata yung ano. Gay bar.
Becky, Padet, we've been waiting for you! Oh, Lala, pakidala sila sa mga buwan nila. Okay, please follow us. Enjoy, girls! Alam mo, kulong-kulong pa ako ng outfit. Don't you feel bad for Becky and Padet? Like, remember yung high school tayo? They were the toast of the entire school. And now, they just look like, I'm sorry ha, losers. Did you see their outfits? Sa ukay-ukay, galing yung bili nila. Like, idiots out. Ano like that? Baka naman best effort yun. Of course, they wanna look their best. Kasi nga, di ba, tatanggap sila ng you are too much, Nirvana. I know, right? But what can I say? Life's a bitch. And so am I. Oh my God, look at you, Becky. But then, look at those outfits and what entrance that was. Grand, spectacular, amazing. Ang ganda-ganda, nakakabangha talaga. Plastic. Narinig namin lahat ng sinabi mo, no? Lala, Fifi, I'm savage na. Narinig na, ikaw. See you back there. Hoy, Miss Pinchin, saan ka pupunta, ha? Hoy, halika nga dito. Nakuto ng ihi ko, ha? Saan ka magsalita? Kasalanan mo ka pag nagka-UTI si Bader. Ano mali? Dapat talaga, bestie. Nakinig ako sa iyo, eh. Napaglipasan na ba tayo ng panahon? Hanggang dito na lang ba talaga tayo? Uy, kailan ka pala muna ng lingon? Sa iniisip ko, paano kung kita natin si Pepe? Uy, di ba nga dead-dead lang naman natin siya? Magpakatotoo nga tayo, best. Kahit naman kinakainisan natin, wapo kaya nun. Di ba magtumawa yun, tapos naligid yung mata. Nakakapangihina ng turo. Sa bagay, tama ka dyan. Alam mo, bestie, meron akong ikukumpisal sa'yo, ha? Ano yun? Diba nga, English rin na buko yan. Pero, pag nag-ilong ko na yan, naku, yung flower ko na rin, parang kinukuryente. Parang kinukuryente? Ay, nangyari yan. Palit mo ako, ha? Ay, doon ko naman ako sa tanong niya. Oo. Kamagalan na, parang hindi naman yan magpapakbo. Ako, yung mga poging kagaya ni Ben, madaling tumanda na yung tsura doon. Oo, tapos manitoso pa. Ako may ako marami sa maraming tao. Kasi, pulas na yung... Huwag ka dyan.
Hey, classmates!
Yes,
It's awesome to see you all here tonight. And I must say, you all look really good. Yeah!
Ganun yung tagal. Ang papogi nyo.
Because it's time to party and dance! Huwag na lang sumasayaw. Huwag na kayong mahiya. Mayaman na lang.
It's great to see everyone. My goodness, we're all looking so good. And as promised, all of you are getting an award tonight. Titignan nyo sa ilalim ng upuan a certificate of attendance specially made for each and every one of you.
Certificate of attendance.
At your seat, yeah.
Lecheng buhay to. Di man lang tayo pinaakyat sa stage para tanggapin tong certificate. Nasa ilalim talaga ng silya. Ano to? Parlor games?
And now, for the main event. Our alma mater would like to honor the men and women of our batch who have achieved so much success in their respective careers and made our school oh so very proud. Let's start. Our first achiever is Dr. Agnes Alisana. Oh. Counselor Nicolo Balbacena. Mayor Lexter Tariela. We also have Kagawan Eusebio Guerrero, Pastor Mark Alvin, Architect Vice Governor Carlos, and as you heard of Philip Nana, Ambassador James Lamore. And last but not the least, Monsignor Mario Zulueta.
Lahat na natawag eh. Alam mo, lahat sila natawag sa silang dalawa na iwan.
Ay, wait. Meron pang ganung pangalan dito. Munti ko na itong makalimutan.
Hindi pa rin sila.
Actually, isang pangalan lang siya. But she has achieved so much na kailangan pagtitin ang pangalan niya ng 2 beses. Okay? Nirvana Batumbakan. Nirvana Batumbakan!
Sa mga oras na yun,
Siya din.
Siya din.
liit ang tingin namin iba din sa sarili namin.
Sa renovation
At sa
yun eh.
unang pagkakataon,
Sa reunion.
tinanggap namin wala na
Uy, ka na?
kami mararating sa buhay namin.
Perfect.
Kasi may way din. Madulas eh.
Ako nga, niyalan. Sa pagkaka-blazer, achiever, Jiret! Di ba nangopya ka sa akin dati?
Sa pa, gusto mo?
Sige.
Bis na bis,
Dalawa ko.
nilinisan ka na lang.
Ay.
Nagawin yung bata.
Ano kung gagawin?
Becky!
Nagkakapa lang, di ba pa?
How are you?
Paano mo mamasahin niya pa?
Naka...
I'm fine.
Hindi, mamaya na lang. Manood ka na muna.
I was in a different high school,
Yung paa mismo.
and what I did was
Yung talampakan.
I'm truly, truly sorry. It was deceitful, dishonest, and inexcusable. Please find it in your hearts to forgive me.
Hindi na ako nakanood. Hindi ako
Wala
bigla.
Manood ka na nga.
Pero hindi ako pinatatahimik ng konsensya ko.
Pasensya
Ayun
ko.
na.
Yung ginawa ko
Naisip
sa
ko din
inyo,
sa ilong ko.
tinugot ko kayong magkaibigan para lang magpasikat sa mga kaibigan ko. Sobra lang
Parang kinukuryente yung kanya.
Why did you do that? Are you okay?
Saan pa rin daw siya papagkita?
Yes! Hindi mo ba gets? Pwede lumayan mo na kami. Ayaw na namin makita yung maamo, yung cute. Nakakagigil mo po bumuka, please. Lumayas ka, umalis ka na. Pag kami magawa pa kami. Dahil siguro sa kalasigan, para akong sinabihan. Hola. Peggy! Gusto ko
May sila
magpapansin.
sila dyan.
Makuha ang atensyon nila.
Nanalasing ka na, halika na.
No. Nagsabi! Ano ba? Statue ba ako? Natandaan mo na lang ako ah. Di mo na ako nakakausap. Di mo na ako nahalikan. Di mo na ako pinabate. Putsang buhay ko!
Ano ba ako dito, statwa? Hindi na ba ako tao? Tinatandaan mo na lang ako.
Kasi alam ko, sa isang relationship, dapat give and take. Iba nangyayari sa atin eh. Ako, give na give, ikaw take ka lang ng take. Oo, binigyan mo ako ng siksik nung umpisa. Pero pagkatapos mo, ano? Wala! Yung sopaw, di mo ako binigyan eh.
Okay, wait. Sa mga oras na yun, gusto ko silang paglaruan.
I'm hearing this, but I'm still confused. I don't get it. Can someone please explain this to me? Are you lovers?
Lalo na si Nirvana. Gaya kung paano niya kami pinaglaruan ni Cadet.
So, ngayon, interesado na kayo bigla sa akin.
Masaya mo na kayo pa, ano ko dito? Pwede naman eh. Nadapa lang ako.
Yes.
Ay, hindi mo papanood yan.
Hindi, okay lang yan. Ano?
Ay, manood ka, tapos yung pa mo.
Hindi nga, nakaganito nga ako.
Yan, yung akala ko kasi, ano eh.
Ang mga sila lahat, napansin.
Huwag ka nang matulog.
Oh! Yan. And we're proud of it. Yes.
Mga madam! Mga madam, parang marami kayong ikikwento sa akin.
Aray ko. Anong oras na? Badet! Badet, tumayo ka.
Ikwento niyo muna sa akin kung sino yung naghatid sa inyo.
So ito kinasal ko sa lalaki? Itong, yan?
At ko pa rin yung mga daddy-daddy.
Kasi HIV siya.
Pero ang pangalan niya.
Siya nagalit sa amin?
True. Lasing na lasing kayo. Sabay niyo pa siyang sinukahan.
Ha? Kami?
Sinuka? Lasing ba kayo kung may amnesia? Wala ba talaga kayong maalala sa nangyari?
Ayun, bestie. Oo.
Dami mo ng pinti sa Diyos ko. Lahatin mo. Ang pao mo sa...
Ayun, bestie. Leo, bakit ka na pa nagkikiin ng mga tao? Alam ko na, yung papayasot na ginagamit natin. Parang kuminis na yung balak ko tingnan mo. Bestie, gumata ka na. Ikaw nga ang glowing mo. Talaga ba? Oo! Ano mo pa si Juan? Talaga yan, ha?
Becky! Madam! We're so proud of you!
Labis na.
Ang importante, nagmamahalin kayo.
Okay lang naman sa sasabihin ka. Basta, wala ka rin nakapakalayo.
Tuhod mo to, no?
Teka nga.
Oo.
Lagyan mo kayo unan. Tigas
Yung patungan eh. Kasi
yung unan.
baka maanahan yung ulan eh. Ma-oilan eh. Yun na nga. Hindi na mabaliktad eh.
Bestie, nakakaiyak.
Kumain ka ba?
Ang galing ng mga linya mo.
Wala sila lasing ako.
Here comes my favorite part.
Pero, sadyang mahila akong swerte sa amin eh. Ang hirap. Maging mahirap. Wala ka silbi. Pero, dahil kay Becky, dahil sa bestie ko, nagkaroon ng baka po nananag. Makita ka na. Walang ako bawat pati. Malinaw na. Ni effective hagamita. Una na yan kahit uwet. Tataka. Naglasing nakakaya.
5 times ko na yata napanood to. Pero naiyak pa din ako. Uy, it's a beautiful song. Akala ko nung una tungkol lang sa fried chicken. Yun pala, it's about your secret love for each other.
Ay, tubig mo na kayo. Kalma lang.
Hindi kami makapaniwala ni Pero. Napanood namin yung video.
Bakit ba kayo umiiyak dyan? Pakinggan niyo muna kasi kami.
Iyan nila kasi kami sa mga sarili mo. Hindi naman kayo magiging tomboy kung hindi dahil sa amin.
Ay, ano ba mga pinagsasabi niyo? Teka, makinig mo na kayo sa sasabihin namin, ha? Kasi ang totoo niyan,
Matagal na kami may relasyon ni Pe.
Unexpected.
Naging sandalo na namin ni Aida sa isa. Hanggang isang araw, hindi mo namamalayan. Nakahulog na lang ang loob ko sa kanya.
Alam mo sa babae mo, mas prone sila sa ganyan eh. Kasi mga straight na lalaki. Tingnan mo yung mga pumapatol sa tomboy. Di ba? Pero hindi naman talaga sila tomboy, di ba?
Oo, yung ka-office rin ako nun. Yung jowa ng tomboy. Ngayon, ano na, may mga anak na sa lalaki. Pamilya.
Di ba talaga sila tomboy?
Ewan ko. Parang,
ganun naman babae eh.
Buong buhay namin, iniisip namin, hindi na namin may lalabas ang relasyon namin. Pero pinakita niya sa amin na wala kami talagang dapat na ikahiya. Wala. Ano, Art? Ready ka na ba?
ready. Ready saan?
Magpo-post kami sa Facebook. Ano bang magandang picture? Kasi hindi masyadong maraming likes pagka walang picture. Hindi, Art. Ang gagamitin natin, yung nag-kiss tayo sa waterfall sa Pansana, naaalala mo, hindi ba?
Ano ba yung mag-ina? Ano rin nila?
oo, mag-best friend yung nanay nila.
Paano kung hindi na kahit hanggang bilang ating malalapit na kamag-anak at kaibigan?
Nay, dito kami. At tanggap na tanggap namin kayo. Oo naman, Nay. Kung sino man dyan ang hindi makatanggap sa inyo, kawalan nila yun.
Talaga ba? Oo. Ang bait-bait nila
So mga madam, lahat ng pinagsasabi niyo dito, invento niyo lang.
Naman,
Convincing, ha?
syempre, actress. Di ba? Pero, dito ako, nabigla sa aking bestie. May tinatago ko palang husay sa pag-acting, ha? Bestie naman? Parang normal na naman yung linyahan natin doon. Tapos, kasi pata. Tsaka gusto ko talagang inisin yung Nirvana. Isa pa yun.
Mga madam, ang dami-dami niyo rin naloko. Kasi, halos 1 million views na to. Video! Oo, tapos marami pang bagong video na nagsusulputan. Oh? Kaso parang bilang member ng LGBTQIA plus community, madam, medyo bothered po ako. Ay, kayo po ba? Hindi po ba kayo nagigilty sa ginawa ninyo?
Bestie, alam mo, bestie, tama naman itong si Donna. Mabuti pa, bago lumaki to, tigilan na natin.
Sana pala dinala mo yung pang-massage sa binili natin. Yung bilog. Para masarap.
namin.
Nagulat mo masyadong effect yun?
Hindi ko ba masyado
Hindi masyado.
Sorry po, mahina kasi yung signal dito sa amin. Hello?
Pakapudpud na pudpud na yun
Hello?
Hindi naman.
Speaking po, sino po sila?
Ay, sige.
Of course.
Yes.
Sir Isidera, opo, kilala ko po kayo na po.
Napanood ko kasi yung viral video niyo ng girlfriend mo, sobrang saludo ko sa tapang niya.
Thank you po.
Yes, tapos narinig ko rin yung song niyo, yung finger licking.
Tatabi ko na lang yung una na yan na may oil.
Oh, and sa totoo lang, for me, it's such a empowering song about, individuality and lesbian love. And we need more people like you in the industry. Naisip ko nga baka may mga ibang songs kaya ng finger licking na pwede natin i-collaborate because I really want to put this out. Hello? Becky, are you still there?
Sir Ice, yes. Pasensya na kayo. Kasi, ang tagal ko nang hinihintay yung ganitong magandang break talaga. Ay, naku, salamat po.
Huwag na masyado
I promise,
mag-iingat.
hindi ko po kayo bibiguin, Sir Ice.
Ano ba? Huwag na-Sir Ice lang, okay? Ayun, sige, ganito. My assistant will get in touch with you for details, yeah? Sige, maraming salamat, Miss Becky, yeah? I'll see you soon.
Ba't yung boses parang ano? Nandiyan yung cellphone ko. Hindi ko naman na.
Pero madali na. Alam mo na mali itong ginagawa natin, bestie, ha? Diba? Ginagamit natin yung isang katibuan para nagpasenso tayo. Oh.
Siya naman may tawag.
Ano naman?
Yes, opo.
Hi, this is Sigrid Bernardo, the director of Kita Kita, the highest grossing independent film in the Philippines. Yung tumabo lang naman ng 420 million pesos.
Naku, Tere, congrats! Balato naman!
Ano ka ba? 2017 pa yun? Saka yung mga producers mo naman yung kumita doon. Anyway, I'm gonna do my next phenomenal hit. Tapos naman, ikaw ang makikita.
Ako?
Yes, naghahanap talaga ako ng bida who would truly represent the lesbian community. Okay, at ikaw yun.
Talaga?
Ba't parang hindi ka masaya?
Sino siya?
Masaya-saya ako. Sobrang masaya-saya ako.
Hindi ko napakatay mo ka.
Ayoko.
Pinakita. Hindi ko kasi nakatingin dito.
Kasi baka himatay ako.
Siguro yun yan.
Anyway, napanood ko yung viral mong video. Grabe, pinaiyak mo ko talaga. Tapos
Meron ba?
nangingiit yung mukha mo, tapos mo biglang tumulong.
Oo, wala na.
Wala lang.
Salamat.
Sarap na nandito na din.
Kumaan.
Putang ina, patay ka pero punong-puno ng emosyon yung mukha mo. Right there and then, inisip ko ikaw na ang bida ng babaeng may ibon.
Babae may ibon?
Yes, the first lesbian telepantasya on Philippine television. Anyway, see you at the rehearsals, okay? Papatawag kita sa PA ko. Thank you, Paten. Thank you so much. Bye!
Kung tama ang pagkakaintindi ko, ikaw ay magkakaroon ng sarili mong TV show. At
Medyo kulit makano na ano. Wala na araw.
Oo.
May baba.
Hindi na relax niya.
sayang, hindi matutuloy. Kasi kailangan na nating aminin ang katotohanan.
Pakainin na lang kita. Yung tayo, inisip ko pizza tayo. Yung sa baba. Pizza tayong box.
Sana may mabilan tayo ng...
Mukhang may nangangailangan ng tulong ko. Ibong makapangyari! Ibon ang sarili mo na! Saliman mo ako! Wait! Sabi ng bilis! Bakit kailan lang? Pa-extra
napapansin sa anak ko.
Sabihin ko. May billboard na sila.
This year,
Ngayon, super successful na kami.
Best Actress is, and the Female Singer of the Year is, Becky naman. Immaculata. Congratulations, Becky.
Kami ang pinuri ang power couple ng sangkatibuan.
At live na live natin makakasama ang ating minamahal, ang ating hinahangaan na Bibi. Best Majesties, Becky naman, and Vanessa Pacquiao.
Becky naman.
So it's been 1 year since nag-viral hit kayo.
Janice?
So ano bang secret nyo sa staying power nyo? Actually, Janice, it's not a secret. It's our fans. Janice, kunin ko rin yung pagkakataon ito para batiin yung ating mga fans club, ang ating Cosmic BB, ang Sakong Palay BB, the Unbeatable BB, at the original may tatlong BB akong nakita.
Nararamdaman mo to?
But at this point, sa
Yun yung parang sis, di ba?
Oo.
you still feel discrimination kahit na sikat na sikat ka. Okay. Actually, Janice, yes. Kahit among our close friends, tuwing babiyahe sila, ang pasalubong nila lagi sa amin is keychain na may nail cutter. Well, yun na lang. May stereotype at internalized bias mo rin sa mga tao. Alam mo kasi minsan dapat tinatapik mo sila sa balikat. Kumbaga, gentle reminder ba na, okay, no, hindi naman kailangan laging nail cutter. Pwede namang nail part.
Ito ba yung unang to? Na, ay,
Wow! Grabe kayo maglambingan, ha? Ang bongga nyo. Pareho kayong super busy. Like you, Becky, you are leaving for North America. May concert ka kasama si Icy Guerra. And then si Padet, magsa-start ka na sa bagong show. Ang babaeng may sadness. And it's a heavy drama. Oh, wow! So, paano yun sa sobrang kabisihan nyo? Do you still have time for each other? That is very important. Actually, kami ni Bibi, meron kaming 2-week vacation sa Europe. Yes, Bibi!
Kiss!
Ano pinanindigan na nila?
Wala silang choice eh.
Oo, kasi doon sila sumikat.
Oo.
Okay.
Pwede sila mababash.
Ako, pasalamat nga tayo, hindi nga tayo tinanong kung kaya tayo magpapakasal. Eh, di ba nga kinukulit tayo ng mga prestong po dyan? Bestie, sa tingin mo ba aabot tayo doon? Di ba papakasal tayo para lang huwag mawala lahat ng po? Eh, kung kailangan, bakit hindi? Ay, ayoko nga bang bestie. Gusto ng lalaki, uhon-uhon na ako sa lalaki. Hindi natin kailangan ng lalaki. Di mo ba naaalala kung nasan tayo? Isang taon lang nakakaraan. Gusto mo bumalik doon? Pues, sabihin mo, idiin mo, namnamin mo ang bawat salita. Hindi natin kailangan ng lalaki.
Hindi pa mangitibo na talaga sila.
Hindi natin kailangan ng lalaki. Good! Pero sapat ng pagkababae natin, hindi natin kailangan ng lalaki. Yan ang mantra natin, ha? Uulit-ulitin natin yan hanggat mawalan tayo ng atraksyon sa sangkalalakihan. Hindi natin kailangan ng lalaki. Repeat after me. Hindi natin kailangan ng lalaki. Hindi natin kailangan ng lalaki.
Pati siya sinama sa mga ka na.
Hindi natin kailangan ng lalaki. 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 I think I changed my mind. Mga madam, parang bothered ako na ang bilis niya namang kumigay. Pwede mamaya ka na mag-bother. Uli mo muna yung pangalan nila, tirahan mo, suking tindahan. Kunin mo ng mga ikas at pasalong nila.
Our goal for the Oyster Bar is to be the most
Lagyan
popular
na lang ano
seafood
yan.
restaurant in the country.
Ganyan ang road niya.
And the
Ilalapit
company
na
is
yan.
very grateful that
Sino
two
ba
of the
yan?
biggest celebrities in the
Wapo
country
yan.
have agreed to be our latest and newest endorsers, Becky and Palit.
Now, for us to achieve this
Oh
goal,
my God, may
we have
nag-track
partnered
daw
with
ng
one of the best minds
49K.
in advertising.
Ano na?
And
May
she is
nag-tip
here
daw
with
ng
us today
49K.
to present her ideas for Tivoli Oyster Bar's
May nagbigay daw ng tip
biggest
from a
advertising
guest, 49K, isang drop.
Please welcome Mr. Vana Batuta.
Magkano yung 49?
Kasi last time, may nag-drop 15,000, umabot kami ng 21.79 per hour namin. So kung 49K ito, malaki-laki to.
Sa top rate.
But you see, I
Oo.
am nothing compared to these two brilliant
Magkano na yun?
Hindi ko pa alam kung malalaman na.
geniuses here. Hindi nyo na naitatanong. Becky and Badette were my classmates during elementary and high school. Bata pa lang kami. Alam namin na malayo ang mararating nila. And I am so proud, so proud of what they have achieved. And despite their many successes, napaka-humble pa rin nila.
I'm sorry. Meron pa kasi kaming appointment, so can we move on, please?
Of course, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is just an AI study, okay? Yeah. I'm so excited. Simple, right? Effective and to the point. Excuse me? May nakakatawa ba?
Nakakatawa? Wala. Nakaka-offend? Oo.
I'm sorry.
Actually, kami ang dapat mag-sorry. Kasi hindi kami magiging part ng isang advertising campaign na ginagawang katatawanan ng mga lesbians. So, kumuha na lang kayo ng ibang endorser.
Hey, dear friends, Becky, but they have friends, you know, we
Dalawang tomboy, humihigop ng talaba. Seriously, Nirvana, alam mo ang ginagawa mo. Hey, let's go.
Becky, sandali lang. Maybe I was a bit insensitive back there, and you know, I want a little sense of humor wouldn't hurt. I forgot how serious pala my lesbian friends are. Ewan ko, yung mga tomboy, ang drama talaga. Even my friends, hindi sila natutuwa doon sa ginawa kong advertising campaign. But hey, I'm open to ideas.
Alam mo, Nirvana, siguro talagang hindi ka close sa mga lesbian mong friends.
Makes you say that.
Kasi, kung close ka sa kanila, baka nabato ka na ngayon.
Okay. I don't want to beg, but I will if I have to. I cannot lose this account. This is a multi-million peso campaign. At kailangan ito ng kumpanya ko. You know, we're undergoing a bit of financial crisis right now. At kailangan matuloy ang project na to dahil kung hindi, baka magsara ang kumpanya ko. Ahensya ko, I love it. Agency.
Okay. Sorry kung may pinagdadaanan ng kumpanya. Pero hindi ko talaga nakikita na magkakasundo tayo. I mean, sa personal nga, nagkakainisan tayo eh. Sa trabaho pa kaya. So, aminin na natin, hindi talaga natin gusto ang isa't isa. And okay lang yun. So, good luck. Best wishes. Get well soon.
Hey, Becky, madam.
Nirvana,
Yes.
I just spoke with my boss and we cannot lose BB as our endorsers. Yeah, nag-decide ang company na mag-hire ng ibang ad agency. I hope you understand. I'm truly sorry.
No, wait, please. No. Wait. No.
Pagod ka na, bestie. Ang hirap magpanggap, bestie. Hindi ko alam kung kailan ko kaya. Alam ko, hindi naman siya talaga madali. Kaya lang unti-unti na natin nakukuha yung pangarap natin, di ba? Ngayon pa ba tayo uurong? Bumawi na lang tayo sa pagtulong sa ibang tao. Ay, ako mo, ikaw talaga yung pinangungutan ko ng lakas ng loob. Hindi ko alam ano gagawin ko pag wala ka. Noon pa man nangako ako. Gagawin ko lahat para protektahan si Badet.
Lagi sila magkaibigan.
Oo. Matagal ko nang hinihintay na magka-movie sila eh.
Mag-ibigan ba talaga sila?
Hindi ko alam eh.
Pero pang bagay sila magkasama.
Buti nga natuloy na eh. Parang, ewan ko, parang yan ang alam kong movie nila na
Bestie, pwede ba yung
ano sila, magkasama.
Ay, pwede. Kung gusto mo magkapulungan niya. Pero, masaya kasi wala nang makakilala sa atin doon. Pwede tayo mandadaki. Ano mo, madam? May
Saan mo nagka-message?
Pepe,
Ay, hindi ko
Dennis.
alam.
Bakit? Medyo somewhat bothered kasi ako.
Sa ako dito.
Instagram story niya at tinag niya lahat ng official social media accounts ninyo. Ano yung samot na? Ganito ba daw? Eh, yung post, patingin. Bilis-tigil mo lang. Nakala ka tingnan nyo. Ay, may caption. In another life, I will try my best not to lose her again. Parang tanga ko si Bebe, kung sabihin niya, pang misteryoso to.
Hindi ba malinaw mga madam? Pinanghihinayangan niya na pinakawalan niya ang isa sa inyo.
Gwapo pa naman ito ni Daddy.
Yan ano na yun. Yung pinapakita mo pa.
Hindi mo niya yung Facebook lang eh. Pinagpustahan nila sa
Kasama nila.
Kung sino sa amin dalawa, unang mapapasagot niya.
So sino nga?
Eh, syempre si Balit ako na bumigay.
Anong dati?
Wow, nasa diary ko, no?
Pag Hispanic yan, may
Naalala lang yung dati, nagkakainisan na tayo kaagad.
siguro.
Ex na natin sa buhay natin nalaki niyang baka masirain na naman niya tayo.
Talaga?
Mga madam, hindi ba kayo interesado malaman kung sino sa inyong dalawa yung kanyang the one?
Mamaya sa mga ko sa TV ba?
Hindi.
Oo, kapunta tayo.
Baka beauty sleep na
Punta,
nga.
pupunta.
Waste of time. Bad
Kami
vibes.
mabili tayo ng ano sa...
Oo, nakapunta tayo.
Dahil kay Pepe, nagsimula kami maglihim ni Badet sa
Ano yung
isa't
grocery
isa.
dyan? Sa
Obvious naman.
Ako po.
Ako na avocado ka. Avocado orange sa
Huli ka ba?
Croissant. Croissant.
Thank you. Cappuccino. Bestie, alam mo ba, sobrang lamig daw ngayon sa Switzerland. Eh di ba sipunin ka? Baka magkasakit ka lang doon.
Oo nga. Ako si Punin. Ikaw naman Milohin. Eh 20 hours naman biyahe doon, bestie. Baka di mo kayanin.
Ay, oo nga. At saka, alam mo bang i-spell ang Switzerland?
Oo. Switzerland. S-W-E-E-T.
Ay, wrong, Bestie. Very, very wrong. Isa lang ang E. Ako na.
Naka-block daw yung profile
Bakit tayo
picture ko.
magbabakasyon sa isang bansa? Hindi
Ha?
naman natin
Naka-block daw yung profile picture.
Ikaw,
What
ano ba
do
kami
you
sa
mean?
Switzerland?
Sabi ko, nagtatanong siya ng picture. Sabi ko, it's on my profile, it's my profile
Siyempre,
picture.
kung talo baka maligaw lang tayo. Eh, pero, saan
Teka lang,
tayo
yan,
magbabakasyon?
Why not somewhere na sunny? Parang tayo sa weather.
Tama! Sunny! At saka, yung madali nating ma-spell.
Siya nga Facebook wala eh.
Batangas!
Hindi nga siya nag-send ng picture eh. Mukha.
Binlock ako. Pagka-send ko, ang ina niya.
Oh?
Try natin tong isa. Taga-Miss Landing, you host, sabi niya.
Ah,
Kasi yung pagpagod ka ito.
Sobrang nakaka...
ha?
Pagod ka na?
Magtutulog lang ako sa kwarto ko. Ako ng bestie. Magbabasa na ako ng novel. Wow! Anong novel yan? Kasi reading lang. War and Peace.
ready for you, then.
Pagkita sila kaya.
Kanina.
Pepe, kay Romeo. Kanya-kanyang kanya-kanyang kita.
Okay.
Oo. Iwasan lang nila si si Romnick eh. Pero
Bessie, akala ko ba tapos na? Naisip ko kasi, minsan naman tayo magbakasyon, itutulog ko pa. Kaya nagmadali ako. Para na-explore ko ang resort. Wow.
Nagmadali ka pala ng lagay na yan.
Para ikaw.
Dinampot ko na at sinuot ko kung ang unang natin sa maleta.
Becky, with that.
Bandit. Hindi kayo.
What a lovely surprise. I didn't think I'd find
Oo,
you.
mabaklang bandit.
Becky and Badet. Si Badet, kilala mo si Badet?
Still not
Friend
talking
ko,
to
si
me.
Badet.
I know I did something wrong and I apologized for it.
Tapos si
I would
Becky
do it
pa.
1,000 more times if I thought it would make a difference. I guess I'm naive. I didn't think you'd hate me that much. So, it's alright.
Oh, nakakaawa naman. Actually, bestie, wala akong naintindihan sa mga sinabi niya.
Yes.
Ikaw naman, ang bilis-bilis mo mag-English, hindi pa ako natatranslate ng utak sa sabi mo.
Na-conscious na naman ka mag-Tagalog kahit tungkol sa pag
Yun na naman.
Gusto ko lang naman maayos na kita.
Ay, eto ko. Inumin mo, pampakalma, para huminahon ka.
Would that be alright?
Nakalimutan yung medication niya.
Are you sick?
Very sick.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know.
Me too. But I'm okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm sick too.
What? Is it serious?
50-50.
Please don't tell me you're dying.
Just inside. I'm dying inside. To hold you. I couldn't believe what I felt for you. Why? Dito ka nga.
That was a song, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys are talking to me. Does that mean you've forgiven me for my mistake?
Okay.
Okay, I get it.
Sabi nga nila, we all make mistakes.
Yeah, but our mistake has become our best memory.
And mistakes make us more wiser.
Because mistakes are the best teachers.
Sabi ng lolo ko, mistakes. Pati lolo mo may opinion. Oo, meron din siyang mistakes. Ano, ikaw na?
Hey guys, you know what? They said that island tours here are not to be missed. You guys want to come with me?
Oh!
Be careful.
Thank you, Pepe. Thank you, Pepe. Ang ganda!
But then, what happened?
Nakasandals ka kayo. Kahit na, no? Pinupuli ka na kung saan kaya. Yung makalakad.
Don't worry about it. I can carry it.
Ay, Pepe. Ako nang bahala sa baby ko.
That's very sweet of you.
Of course. Baby, you know I'll always be here for you. Ay, huwag na pala. Okay na pala. Ay, sure ka? Okay na ako. Oo, di sige. God, it's so nice here. Yes. Maybe it's nicer there.
Are you guys hungry? This will be done soon.
Medyo. Ano ba yung niluluto mo?
Oh, kare-kare.
Ay, paborito ko yan.
Oh, good.
Bilis na maluto yan. Magaling ka pala.
Oh, di ba? Kayo yung mga tomboy.
Pabicture naman, no? Ay, ganda mo, ah.
Sige,
You guys okay
ay,
with
sige.
this?
Di naman pala masama ito sa personal. Di ba, pare?
Ano lang? Wala ka naliligo sa inyo para taluhin niyo ang isa't isa.
Pasensya na.
Sige na po. Ayun, uwi na po kayo.
Ano, pare? Huwag kayong bastos. Alis na kayo.
Wala. Sino ka ba? Kanina ka pa pala. Siguro
natin, kung kami ang mga sikat, sometimes nakakaranas pa rin ng discrimination, paano pa kaya yung mga ordinaryong tao, di ba?
Kaya minsan hindi ko pa rin talaga maiwasan di ano eh. Parang medyo ilang pa rin ako talaga sabihin.
No, it's me. I
Yeah.
really have a
Minsan yung ano ko, preference ko.
But I do have a solution.
Kasi maiwasan talaga yun.
Ay,
Ganun talaga.
efficacy po. Effective na.
Dishwashing liquid yan. No. This is absinthe.
Alam mo merong mabibilhan doon malapit eh. Sa atin.
It's the only thing that works on my inside.
Baka dito naman merong nakakasang
Naging kayo ni Nirvana?
Eh bakit parang hindi naman kayo sweet kung naiwan niyo?
Because we've already broken up by that time. I caught her cheating with another guy and found out it's been going on for so long. Nung nangyari yun, kala ko, ayoko lang mabuhay.
Parang nawala yung punto mo.
Yung talaga epekto sa akin ito, isang inom lang, nare-relax. Kayo, parang na-stress kayo kanina, baka gusto nyo try.
Ay, sige ba try? Ako din. Sorry? Ano to? Tumida? Ano to?
Yan talaga sa umpisa, masasanay din kayo, mamaya marerelax kayo.
Pero ano yung mga sabi?
Thank you. Napagod ka.
Hindi. Hindi naman. Hindi katulad nung last time.
Hindi mo kasuli.
Parang, ewan ko ba, parang wala akong kain.
Blessing in disguise yun, nagkahiwalay kami din.
Saan na-relax ako?
Kahit naman nung kami paninag.
Ano, tingin mo bumaba na tayo?
Sino?
Magre-reapply lang ako ng
Masaya na siya safe.
Coretta Bellinger, hi. Hello. Thank you.
Magtatanggal lang ako ng ano.
Hindi ka malalaki.
Paglalagay ulit ako ng sunscreen. Meron pa yan, UV rin.
Kaya ako makalpa.
Paano na pababaan?
Uy, nanisip ako, ay ko para sa babae ko. Ang gusto ko lang,
Oo. Baka magsara na yung pizzahan. Dapat pala bumili na tayo. Sakay ka.
Pinatay ko lang naman yung botero. Carla! Ay, ma'am. Ibali mo yung wala. Kasi siya pa rin nilagay na.
Simply Marites. Sige, mamaya-maya na. Live ulit ako mamaya. Ano ba itong link na to?
Ba't gumising ka na dyan? Ayun. Parang si sexy type pa ni Pepe. Nasaan si Pepe? Kuya! Nasaan si Pepe?
Okay, palobat na ako. Mamaya na lang. Bye. Thank you. SM.
Hindi ka bibigising. Tulungan mo na kami. Bumalik na tayo sa resort. Halika na. Sige, sis. Kita ko